Internet has really been on fire for the past 2 days now. Gistlover
exposing Apostle Johnson Suleiman of Omega Fire Ministries
and Nollywood actresses who allegedly had something to do with him. Internet has been buzzing. A lot of things are going on right now.
Yam and pepper really scatter.
Party scatter everywhere is turning upside down. A lot of them are coming to debunk. Some are not talking about it, but it's really
surprising how this man is always in the news for wrong reasons, always having controversies hanging around his neck.
I think his members should be worried about this, and even his family should be worried about it. He's not the only man of God or God of men in Nigeria, but he's always in the news. Recently, Gistlover came up with a story about Nollywood actress Halima Abubakar. It has started about 3 years ago or thereabout when Halima Abubakar claimed that she had a baby.
That was about 2020, if I'm not mistaken, when Halima Abubakar posted that she had a baby. And when she posted that story, someone accused her of stealing the picture of her baby. Gistlover then said that she never had a baby, which she stood by. She said she had a baby.
And Gistlover exposed her that time. A lot of people came after Gistlover saying that he was lying, he never liked good things and all that. I'm using he. I don't know whether Gistlover is a man or a woman.
But people didn't really know the details of the story. So now Gistlover is coming up with an expose. He's sharing the story, what really transpired. So Gistlover claimed that Halima has been bottling this Suleiman pain for years, allegedly, until he made his findings and posted the gist before she could speak up. According to her, after knacking Suleiman for close to 2 years, he was sponsoring her big time, bought her house and all. She woke up one morning and she started having pains. That was where her woes began, allegedly. She was carried everywhere, and they all pointed at just one powerful person, according to them. Even since the sickness started, Apostle stopped giving her money completely. Before we knew what was going on, she started having protruding belly. Allegedly, the belly grew so big that it looked so much like a pregnant woman, that her womb got damaged in the process of 6 months bleeding non-stop. So she just thought of what to do with the belly, just to cover her shame, because people were beginning to ask her if she was pregnant. She was taken to different hospitals and did tests for fibroid, but nothing was seen. After a while, the tummy opened and a lot of things started coming out of the tummy. Then the tummy started reducing. It was in that process she announced to the world that she gave birth and had to pay for a baby just so that people wouldn't question her. A few months after the baby saga, the stomach started growing again. It goes on and off now.
So according to Nollywood actress Halima Abubakar, she is still battling with the situation and she is hurting, she's in pain. But the most confusing part of it is her going to pay for a baby because of what people will say. Her tummy was protruded. When the tummy started coming down, she felt people will start asking questions. Really?
Is it that easy to buy babies in Nigeria and not adoption?
Wow.
There is more to these stories than we think, than we see on the internet.
This story is just reminding me about Stephanie Otobo, the Canada-based lady that started exposing Suleiman on the internet. She said a lot of things. How she became pregnant for Suleiman allegedly, and she gave her concussion to drink, after which she started stooling blood. And to date, she has not recovered from her situation. All these stories are out, and before you know it, Bobrisky decided to chook her mouth into the story. Bobrisky, whenever there is gist, he wants to get involved as a clout chaser he is. And before you knew it, Halima now took on her and gave her the insult of her life. After that, Gistlover released some names of Nollywood celebrities that had one or two things to do with Suleiman, allegedly. And these names are so many. These names, wow, internet scatter, honestly. The list is so long, so you look at the names yourself. At a stage, I'm wondering, this man, how does he do all these people? And when? What is the timeline? Is it now or was it before? Because some of these people here are married with kids. So, while be like bicycle with Gistlover, and Gistlover is not relenting. He went further to say that the chief pip of Suleiman is Emeka Rollas,
allegedly, who is the president of Actors Guild of Nigeria.
He went further to say, Emeka Rollas, hungry Emeka, get ready for me, I come in peace. Shan George, when she saw her name, she put up a beautiful piece saying that Suleiman is one of the kindest and straightforward person that she ever know. So when she put it up, Halima went there and wrote, "Bloody gossip. I drove with you for 12 hours. What was your topic? A word I didn't utter. You fall my hand." Laughing out loud, Shan George. 3 clapping hands. You forget what you tell me, right? Oh my God. No look for my trouble, Shan George. I hail you. This lady is scattering everywhere. She's exposing everybody. When she deceived the whole world that she gave birth to a baby and went to the extent of putting somebody else's baby on her timeline, she didn't come out to say this. Probably she thought everything will fizzle away, she'll get back her normal life. And now she's coming out to say this. Is she saying this because she really wants to say her truths, or is she saying it because she wants to drag people down with her? I just asked a question. I don't know, because she since then has been posting lots of posts. She's not on good terms with Kosi Ojako. Kosi Ojako was also calling her a snake sometime. I will leave the post here. When Kosi was talking about Halima calling her snake girl, that was then. But now, Halima dug up a post made by Shan George years ago. Is it a sin if a pastor is sleeping with a lady and giving her money she uses to help people like widows, orphans, disabled people, etc.? Just asking. No. Kosi Ojako responded to Shan George's question that time. And she said, who is a pastor? What is sin? Does it matter who sins? As long as it is a sin. As this fight is going on, this buzzbuzz is going on, Halima is reposting all of them. He didn't stop them. People like Georgina Onuoha also talk good about Suleiman to show their support for Suleiman. Queen Nwokoye also showed her support for Suleiman and debunked this story, denying ever having anything to do with him. Other people have not really responded. And this lover goes on and on and on, putting up several posts as regards this. Also threatening to release more names of Nollywood actresses who are involved in this apostle business, allegedly. Then he also talked about how he will expose Apostle Suleiman and Prophet Jeremiah, that he has a lot of things against them. And he said that they have one thing in common, which is threesome. This threesome issue. Wahala Day, there was one expose he made. That one, I will make another video on that. This now takes me back to where they're talking about pimp. He said that Emeka Rollers is a pimp of Suleiman, allegedly. And again, one Nollywood actress, Choma Ifemelodike, that exposed Suleiman, I think last year, she talked about Linda Clems pimping her out to Apostle, allegedly. And Kosi Ojako also made claims that she used to be Apostle's pimp, allegedly, before, but she can't finish the work for him. You know, settle him. That's bad. That's why he talk more. Pimp full everywhere. Nollywood actress is full everywhere. Now, Wahala Day. People shouldn't be carried away with what they see on social media. Most of these people that post this, you don't know where they get their money from. You don't know the source of their wealth. Most of these Nollywood actresses that they mentioned, some of them are married and also follow this man, allegedly. And some of them who are not married, they also know that this man is a God of man, or a man of God, and he's married with kids. So why are you following this man? Why do you want to sleep with this man? Once it has to do with money and fame, they don't care. They just put their head. From the look of things, all these stories is released by somebody who is very close to them in Nollywood, that knows all the names and gave to Gist Lover. Halima did not expose herself. She did not share this story with the world when she was having her good time with the so-called apostle, and she was getting everything she wanted. Now, because she has problem, according to her, according to the video they released on Gist Lover, that's the reason why she's coming out to say her truth. Okay, it's fine that she's saying her truth, but if she's not having problem, will she be able to say this story? Because when this story came up, she covered it up, saying that she had a child. But because now the sickness is not coming down, and according to her story, that she spent a lot of money, close to 30 million. So what do you stand to gain? You gain money from these men. At the end of the day, they use their luck diabolically. The whole money you got, use it in treating yourself. And even now, according to Halima, that she is battling with her life, she doesn't know whether she will survive it or whether she will not survive it. That when she wants to make Instagram posts, she will make up, cover all her black spots, put on her wig, dress very well, package herself. That is just all about packaging.
This is me. So all I need to do when I want to make a video, I wear makeup. And you can see my hair. This is, you can call if you want to see me properly.
You have to be careful with what you see on social media. It's not real. It's just make believe, what people want you to believe. That's what you see. So while we wait to see whether Apostle will debunk the news, Gistlover is still releasing lots of things. And he said that he has come to expose Apostle, according to him, that outside Nollywood actresses, that
Bowen University students
are also part of the story. They're also part of the street runs. They pimp them out to Apostle allegedly. Even if somebody offers you $100,000 and you don't have your life, then what's the need of the money? What's the need? Do you want somebody to damage your life just for financial gains? Anyway, I will leave it here. If I have more updates, I'll come back to you guys. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.